for in particular here?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. So off we go then. Zalewski. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Zalewski. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Calmly anticipates. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Frankowski, here comes the cross. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zalewski. Lewandowski. And here's Lewandowski. Husai. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Zielinski. Zalewski tries a cross. And another crack at goal. It's been a high-tempo start. Broja, now he's off and running. And here's Broja. Ashlani. He's got it. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's a mighty effort! That's going to go a long way. Husai, aim forwards. That has been knocked clear. Piontek. Zalewski. And here's it. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, smashing header! And one more try! Has another goal! was very necessary. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And he welcomes it in. Zielinski with the short one. Zalewski stood his ground strongly. Zalewski. Nice interception, well timed. Lewandowski. Referee has just said play on. Mucci. Ashlani. That's a lovely, neat pass. Zalewski. Kivior. Played towards the other side. And it's Frankowski. Zielinski. Out towards the flank. Serves up across. And it's played forward. Cuts out the pass. Kivior. Bednarek. Zielinski. Mucci, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Albania look very much like they've set themselves up to absorb here. It's going to be difficult to try and find space between the lines.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Lewandowski. Zalewski. Quality ball. Broja chasing after it. Zalewski forwards and with intent. Clipped into space. And that has been cleared. He is just caressing the ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zielinski. And here's Lewandowski!
Lewandowski has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And here's Broja.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Poland, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Frankowski. Frankowski's cross. Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. Great defending, strong and determined. Kivior. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Broja. Pulka gets it clear. Frankowski. And it's Frankowski. Piontek. It's Piontek! Can he stop it going out? Zielinski. Zielinski! Goal! Poland!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
There's the header! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Zalewski. Kivior. Zalewski. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Cleared away, have it back, and can go again. Frankowski, and it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred, and it's Mucci. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Aim forwards. Broja spread out to the left. Frankowski. Zielinski. Poland are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. There are a few waiting for it, and that's been well dealt with. Looking for a decent ball in. That's been drilled forward. Mucci. Ashlani. Great challenge, time to perfection. Bednarek. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Zalewski. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Thumps it clear. Mucci was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Broja clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has been knocked clear. And it's Mucci. There's the shot! Zalewski, and it's lofted through here. Looking here to chip it through. Can he finish? Kivior. Moved on forwards. Zielinski played out towards the right wing. And it's played forward. Frankowski does really well to win the ball there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Piontek. Jim City did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Broja. Tries a deft little ball. And he's there to clear it. Can he finish? And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Frankowski. Broja. Defending was strong and firm. Kivior. Bednarek. Aim forwards. And it's Zielinski. Lobbed in behind. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the shot's on him. Zalewski! terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? And it's been played through. Oh, the clearance is short. Out to the left it goes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Defending of the desperate variety. Zalewski forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Lewandowski. Zalewski puts them all in. Jim City can get it clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Roja looks to get on the end of this. Kivior. Kivior shifted upfield. Cleared without complication. Zielinski. Played out wide. Driven forward. Frankowski. Frankowski has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And here's Zielinski. Shot a goal! Roja. That's a throw. Now it's Piontek. It's Piontek! Oh, he's really drilled it. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Piontek. Zielinski. Crossed into the middle.
Zielinski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lovely, now then. It could chance! It's in!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Zielinski. Mucci producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Mucci. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Zielinski. Piontek. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Piontek. And he's there to clear it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred. He's found a way through. Chance here to counter. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zielinski, that's a delicate pass. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Lewandowski. Zielinski. And it's Zielinski. Has a look and plays it forward. And he cuts out the supply. Kivior. Bednarek. Zielinski. Frankowski. Zalewski. And here's Lewandowski. Zielinski! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Roja, now he's off and running. Zielinski. Frankowski. Zielinski. That is a little undercooked. And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski is fouled. And he is going into that little black book. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Frankowski. Well-timed, excellent interception. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Bednarek. Frankowski. Frankowski. Muscular approach does pay off here. Moved on forwards. Proves too strong. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. And it's played forward. And it's Zielinski. Zielinski takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Roja, now he's off and running. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And so we're off again.
Poland have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's Zielinski. Frankowski. Zielinski. Frankowski. Very nicely. And the finish!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Husai. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Husai. And that's put paid to a promising move. Danger averted for now. So here comes a substitution. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Kivior gets it away. Lewandowski gets rid without sophistication. Husai forwards and with intent. And it's hoisted clear. Up towards the front line. Clears it away. Frankowski. Bednarek. Frankowski. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. Punched away. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Zielinski given the lift of his goal. Foot in. Frankowski.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Frankowski. Bednarek. Zielinski. Kivior. Kivior played over towards the opposite flank. And it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. Bednarek. Kivior. Zalewski. Kivior. Aim forwards. Zalewski. And here's Lewandowski. That'll be a corner. It's been taken short. Cross into the box. Aslani gets good distance on it. Either side really getting hold of the ball. He's beaten the last man. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Lewandowski. Aim forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He has a look up. Zalewski. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. Nice physical challenge. Husai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's a nice ball. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Lewandowski brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Mucci. Big chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Piontek. Zielinski. Now it's Frankowski. Zielinski. Now it's Frankowski. Lofted upfield. He's going to be disappointed with that. Zielinski. Great chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, for he knows he could have got his team in real trouble there.
Dinks one through, cuts out the pass. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Zielinski. Piontek. And he's found a way. It's Piontek! Zielinski plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Mucci getting this one clear. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kivior gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a climb! Goal, Poland! And they're back in front. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand behind that one.
Poland get themselves into the lead. And it's played forward. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Zalewski tries a cross. It is a corner. Zielinski goes short. And he shoots! And the volley. And that's off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Frankowski. And it's Zielinski. And here's Lewandowski. Piontek. Piontek! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Quick ball upfield. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Nicely intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. Bednarek. Frankowski. Piontek. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Zielinski plays it short. Zalewski puts the ball in. Mucci aim forwards. Oh, super find. Bednarek. Zielinski. Frankowski. Wins the duel this time. And it's Frankowski. Frankowski tries a cross. That has been knocked clear. That's been drilled forward. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Piontek. Steaming on goalwards. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Lewandowski! It's a loose ball. He's trying his best. It could be danger here. Zielinski. Plenty to aim at here. He can get that clear. That's Piontek. Piontek! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Piontek demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kiwior. Poland have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Zielinski. Ashlani. Oh, that's nice. And it's Asllani. Ashlani. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And that's a dangerous ball. Mucci. He's found some space. Nice control. No way through, so back it comes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ashlani. Lewandowski. Zielinski, forwards and with intent. That's an excellent interception. Zielinski is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Lewandowski. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the counter is on. That's been slipped through. Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Aim forwards. Bednarek moved on forwards. Zalewski. Piontek. Frankowski. Frankowski's shooting chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Poland, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for it.
Poland grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's played forward. What a throw in. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pulka sends that a long way. That's a lovely, neat pass. Piontek. And it's Zalewski. Zalewski. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zielinski. Frankowski. Frankowski. He has found the way through. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Is there any support? He might not need it. And he's heaved it away. It looks to me as though both sides are shifting their tactics here, aren't they?
Well, it's attack versus defence now, and it's actually quite abrasive. One side looking to get balls into the box, and the other doing their utmost to repel whatever arrives.
Mucci. Zielinski. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Lewandowski. Frankowski does well to get it back. Aim forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Zielinski. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Lewandowski. Caresses it through. Frankowski. That's good play. Time to deliver. Frankowski tries a cross. And now the breakaway. City. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, played right into his... Decent chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Mucci. Piontek. Bednarek. Frankowski. Bednarek. Kiwior. Zalewski. Kiwior. Zalewski. Kiwior. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's in, surely!
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zielinski. Zalewski. Proves too strong. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Ashlani. Now it's Mucci. He's had a shot! The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's played forward. Piontek. Frankowski, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Mucci. Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Just 5 minutes left. Kiwior. Zalewski. Kiwior. Bednarek. Zielinski. Kiwior. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Tries to cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Kiwior. Zalewski. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Lewandowski, over to the left. That's very neat. And here's Lewandowski, turns and goes back. Mucci. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Kiwior. Bednarek. Zielinski. Frankowski. Bednarek. Zalewski. Kiwior. Zalewski. Kiwior. Bednarek. Frankowski.
Piontek.
Great defending, strong and determined. Aslani chips it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Poland have a free kick. And it's hoisted clear.
Piontek.
Frankowski. Played into the middle. That's not going far. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Usai shifted upfield. Pulka claims it, and the danger passes. Kivior. Zielinski. Frankowski. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, perfectly measured that. Calmly anticipates. Husai. Aslani. Bednarek. Lewandowski. And it's Zalewski. Husai gently done. Aslani. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Poland looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Now, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their power and they were going to steamroll their opposition, which pretty much happened.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Ladies and gentlemen,